Hi, folks. How are you? Hopefully, you're having a great day. Hold on. Let me find me. Gotta find me here. Hopefully, I'm live. I don't know. It's acting weird. I think so. Okay. I did find it. Yay. And I sprinkled the love. So, hello. When you hop on, say hi. Tell me that you are here and watching. My name's Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab. I'm a curator for the Creative Curiosity Paper Notions Pack and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. Yesterday, speaking of Creative Curiosities Paper Notions Pack, we had a little live promotional thing for that. We had a little event. I made these cute little pumpkins. It was themed pumpkins, candles, and something else. I forgot what the other thing was. These are little place cards that I'm going to use for my holiday Thanksgiving table. They'll be able to, I think I'm going to have like thankful or grateful on the front of them. And then they'll be able to write something in there. I think that's how I want to do it. Or either I'm going to write something in there. I don't know yet which way I'm going to go with that. But then they can set in the table. So we made these yesterday. You can go back. You can find my live on YouTube on in the Crafty Bunch on my page to see how I went about making these adorable little pumpkins. Anyway, giving folks just a minute to hop on here because sometimes Facebook just is Facebook. We love it. We do. But sometimes it just doesn't get out there. So anyway, but what today is 20 minutes of paint with me. And what is that? It's based on the rule of 100, which says if you do something for 18 minutes a day for 100 hours, you will be 95% better than anyone in your field. I say if we do something for 20 minutes a day, because we do this Monday through Friday, we'll be 95% better than when we started. So that is the whole premise. I'm going to clear my deck a little bit here. I've got some extra stuff on my desk. And anyway, I don't know what's going on. This is the little ornament that did on Saturday. If you remember, if you were there watching, it had like mumps. Well, we got it. I figured out what I did wrong, and I had glued. If you glue one of your circles in the wrong spot, you end up with mumps instead of a circle. So we ended up getting it fixed, and I have this one that I made. There will be kits available. I'm going to be doing a demo of this on Whatnot, and we'll have kits on November 20th. And so, but here is our ornament. I am in love with these guys. I think they're so pretty. I'm going to actually put a little sparkle on the edges of this, and that's how I'm going to finish this out. But I think they're so pretty. Anyway, they're made from postcards, but this is 20 minutes of painting. And so we have been working on Tom the turkey. Let me grab some of my colors here that I want to work with. Let me get the deck cleared of other stuff I don't need in front of me. I really need to get my other little organizing thing over here. Oh gosh, I got to get so much done, guys. Oh, so much. I don't know where all my friends are today. Like, it shows me live, but I guess nothing went out. I don't know. I sent out a reminder. I miss my friends when my friends aren't on with me. Hopefully folks will hop on here shortly. Facebook being Facebook, it kills me. Hey, Kelly. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so happy to have a friend on because I was like, there's no friends on. Thank you for sprinkling the love. Anyway, we're still working on Tom. This is 20 minutes of Paint With Me. And we are working on our turkey Tom. I'm here. Yay. Yay, yay. I'm so happy. I was feeling lonely. All by myself. I was going to start singing all by myself. But y'all don't want me to sing. Trust me. I like to sing. I love to sing. I do it often, like when I'm by myself. But that's where you want me singing, is when I'm by myself. You don't want me singing when I'm around anybody else. You're working, but not on cause. Okay, cool. So you can just hang out with me and have fun. All right, we're going to get started here. Whoops. Wrong one. Y'all don't need to see me that big. Y'all don't judge. Because I've been working since early this morning, like nonstop work. Work for work. Which, of course, that's what you do, right? But anyway, I'm going to turn 20 minutes. And we're going to get started. So this is where we're at. If y'all remember, I completely took his face out and put something back in that I liked. As I was not happy with what we had before. And so now we get to add in all this beautiful color that we were working on. So our turkey gets to what we want, right? And so I want some purples in there, and I want some of this color in there. And I'm going to grab some orange and put it in there because I just feel like that's a great fall color. So that's going to be our colors. And we're going to work on that face. And so anybody have a good weekend? Y'all have a good weekend? We're going to get painting because we've already set our timer. So we need to paint for 20 minutes. We're just going to start to work these pretty colors that we have got in our turkey in on the face, okay? And so these are going to be his pretty feathers. Our turkey is a little on the wild side. I know. You work in our weekend schedule. I know. This is kind of like, or not today, because you said you're working today, but your weekend is coming up. You get to have the weekend when we're working, which is kind of cool. But also, I know with your kids, especially with them in school, it's kind of like a little not cool too. Because you have to work when they're home, and that can get a little stressful. I'm sure it can get a little bit on the, like, come on now. When it's your Friday. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure it gets a little stressful because you're like, okay, I need to work, but yet, the kids want to do all the things that kids want to do. And I get it. But it does give you a nice time when the kids are at school and you're free to get stuff done. But anyway, So I'm sure it's like a kind of like a double-edged sword there. Like we're just adding some colors. Yeah, and everything's always scheduled on the weekends. Yeah, of course it is. And you're like, why couldn't they do that during the week? Well, hopefully, like maybe you'll be able to at some point move to a different time. Paint in peace. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has its good things in the fact that you have time during the week when they're not there to get stuff done and because you're off from work, but yet at the same time you give up a lot of those things to do on the weekends, that all the fun stuff. That's where it gets not fun. We're getting our Tom in there. Getting some of those background feathers in there. He's looking so cute. And we're just having fun with color, guys. That's all we're doing is just having fun with color at this point. We're just putting some fun colors in on our little turkey because he's a turkey of many colors. Kind of like that coat of many colors, but he's a turkey of many colors. We could sing that song. I will refrain. Don't worry, I will refrain. I will refrain from doing that. I just think it's fun. It's just a fun thing. This would be something fun to do just to experiment with, like, how colors mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wanted to just do this and then you can see, like, how layered colors work, how, wet on wet works. Like, this would be a fun piece to do that, just to test out all of those things. I do too. I love Dolly. I love Dolly. How can you not love Dolly? I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know a soul who doesn't love her. And if there's somebody out there who doesn't love her, you can keep it to you can keep it to yourself. But also B, it's like, are you even an American? Just asking. Asking for a friend. Not that I care. I don't. I really don't want to know. Like, but how can you not love Dolly? I don't know. I guess maybe somebody. I don't know. One thing is for sure, she is one of a kind. I often think of that song. Um, I think it was George Jones who put out that song. And it was basically, I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically talking about like the legends, right? So, like, the legends of music and like Elvis and, I mean, like, and like who's going to replace them when they're gone? And it's like, part of me is like, how do you replace that? Like, how do you replace Dolly? Like, who's gonna replace Dolly when she's gone? Like, or who's gonna, like, has anybody ever replaced Elvis? Like, or Michael Jackson, or like some of these ones that are like, it's kind of sad. It is when you start to think about it, it's like really sad. It's like who does replace them? No one. No one. I mean, I guess each person is their own individual person, and it's not really like they are to be replaced, but I'm just talking about their level of like that they are loved at the country, or not country like music, but like country like our country and all of that. Like, I don't know, I guess folks come along, but I mean, I know there's like the Taylor Swifts of the world, and maybe, who knows, fast forward, like, when she gets to Dolly's age, maybe she'll be a Dolly, but I don't see that. But maybe she'll be that same like status. I don't know. I really do not know. I have a tough time with some of it. It is very sad. I don't know how they will either. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's not that I don't like some of their music. Some of them I like. Some of them it's a little much. But I don't listen to a whole lot of music, new music this day and time. But I just don't see anyone out there who I think is like could replace Dolly. And I don't see any men who could like replace like Johnny Cash and, you know, Elvis either. And I don't know that we ever have had anyone of that, you know. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are. Maybe I just don't know them. So I don't listen to a lot of. I listen to music, but my playlist, which isn't like a lot of new music. I grew up in the 80s when we had good music. I know that's subjective. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? It's just an interesting, like, you'll have to look up that song. I wish I could remember the name of it, but it's by George Jones. Of course, he's gone. And like Willie, how do you replace Willie? I know, 80s, 90s, exactly. Like, who's gonna replace Willie? It's just I think about these things sometimes. I don't know. And I guess the answer is no one. Each person is their own, like, but I don't necessarily mean like his style, his singing. I just mean like his, like, I don't know. I am loving our wild turkey. He is so adorable. Man, I'm sure there's some people who are like, why would you even say that? These other people are so much better. I don't know. Music is very subjective, but and I do like all music, like all genres of music. Like, there's very few I like have a tough time listening to. I will say I don't like music that has, like, just trash talk in it. And I don't mean like, like trash talk between two people. I just mean like what I call trash talk is just like words that just don't need to be said in songs and are just trash. That might be showing, too much about me, but I just don't think it's necessary to say some words that if I wouldn't say them in my normal speech, I don't think they need it in a song. You won't hear that from me. Yeah, but I don't like music like that, and there's plenty of it out there, and I just I don't like it. I don't think it's needed, you know? Yeah. Mine are like I don't have I mean, my niece, my nephew, I don't really know what my grandkids listen to, which is terrible, but I don't. I mean, I'm sure they listen to more country than anything, but I don't know their favorites. But mine don't tend to listen to that. My niece, my nephew don't. At least I don't think they do. I really don't know what they listen to be quite honest with you. Now that I said that, like, do you know what they listen to? Not really. But when I'm around them and I hear their music, it's not that. No. I just don't think it's necessary. Yes. Yeah, I agree. We're just gonna put a little black, a little white. Y'all know how I like to do. We're gonna finish this little turkey today. Um, just gonna go over the eyes again, make them a little darker. I don't know. It's just a bunch of like, and I mean, I guess songs in the 80s too did the same thing with like just repeating the same words. I don't like songs that do that either, regardless of where they, when they started. Like, if you go repeat the same thing 25 times, like after about the fifth time, I'm done and ready to move on. I'm like, got you. But, I do. I think the only music that I really have a tough time listening to is some classical. There's some I can listen to and I enjoy it, and then there's some it's like I have to take it in short spurts. It's not something I can just like turn on and like and y'all go laugh at me, but my favorite music to just turn on and like just let play and like it well, if it's outside of my playlist, like if I was gonna turn on the thing, like a radio or whatever, it's when they play Christmas music. I look forward to that, guys. I look forward to when the radio stations just play Christmas music all day long. Like, that's when I'll turn on my radio in the car. If they're not doing that, then I rarely have my radio on. But if they have Christmas music, I will have my radio on. We're going to put just a little sparkle on here. You're not a big fan of it either? Yeah, me either. Classical music is really hard for me. We're just putting a little sparkle up on our feathers. Just a little highlight a few places, not much. Highlight on her head, the little feathers. Give a little extra. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. But I do love some Christmas music. I do. I do. That's why I said y'all gonna laugh at me. Because I do enjoy that. From his years in the band. Yeah, I can see that. I can see if you've been in a band for a long time, where you have played like that music that you would like it. And for me, it's just like, I don't know, after a little while, big band music too, like, the big band of the like 20s, 30s, that, or even like 40s or whatever, that gets on my nerves a little bit too. I have a tough time with that also. Ah, he's so stinking adorable. I've been playing Christmas music. I even turned on the TV. It's the only time I turn on the TV too is for a Christmas show. I did that the other night when I was working on some ornaments. I turned it on Hallmark and was watching a Christmas show because I needed a little bit of just Christmas in my life so I could focus on what I was doing. And I did that the other night. There's our turkey. I think he is adorable. I hope y'all like him. I'm going to put a little bit of white down here in his belly area. And that's his big breast because that's all we like to eat on Thanksgiving, right? He's too cute to eat though. Uh-huh. Pinchable cheeks, yes. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed him, our turkey Tom. He's so fun. He's like too fun to eat. We can take a little bit of brown and just while his feet aren't really on the ground, like we didn't actually like draw out his feet because we made life easier for ourselves. We could take a little bit and just kind of like make some indication that there is some ground there, like he's not totally floating and that he's just off the picture. And so we can do that, and that will actually just kind of fade it out a little bit. I like that better when I look at it. I like that looks a little bit better. And in fact, I'm going to bring it up to his feet a little bit more, to his legs, so it doesn't look like it's just like scratched in after the fact. But I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Kelly, I hope you have a great week coming up on your days off. I will see you tomorrow. I will be live at noon. I hope you can join me. We'll be doing something new. I don't know, for 20 minutes that we will paint. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Bye. I enjoyed hanging out with you too. Bye.